Nope, not today.
Not a huge surprise, but clearly one of the great comebacks since Burt Reynolds' hairline. It came in a two-word statement, which is now just begging to have a Nike campaign built around it. Quote unquote, I'm back.
Well, Aaron, how about that? Any Given Sunday back in a big way this week, to the dismay of the Gotham Rogues, who are getting a little too big for their britches in that historical week one. Nice to see them settle right back in where they should be.
Right you are, Jean. The Groke's getting a little confident there. A little surprising me. They come out with that propaganda video, and AGS just responds, you know? Gotham Rogues have never gotten it done before. I don't know why they're getting all hyped up after 1 week. Doesn't make much sense to me. But without further ado, let's just get right into our Big Dom!
Ball wash for the nuts, the butts, and the body. Ball wash, nuts, butts, and body. I turn to ball wash, nuts, butts, and body. Ball wash for your nut, your butt, and your body.
And now we go to one of our favorite segments of all time. And since we missed you the first week, we are going to hit you with a double doink of the week.
And oh, he hits the upright again. That's impossible.
Double doink.
What in the world?
Go!
I've never seen that thing. I hope I never see it again, John.
So, for this week and last week's double doink of the week, the winner is going to unfortunately be none other than the West Canine Coyotes. Not only did they play Darnell Mooney once, they doubled up and played him twice. 1 catch for 8 yards in the first game, 1 catch for -4 yards in the second game. Some guys don't learn. He will learn from this video. Unfortunately, we have our winner for the double doink of the week.
Oof, tough, Sean. Those are a few pretty rough doinks of the week there from Rob. But without further ado, let's head to our first commercial break.
I got a good one. No. I got a good one. Guys. I got a good one. Where's the tip?
Twisted Tea. Real iced tea taste with a kick.
All right, Aaron. Now, let's get into some of our locks of the week. And for mine, you know, I think I owe a team on this show an apology. The Anthony Davis football team, who I have continuously said, dating years back, runs on blind luck. I owe them an apology because somehow, some way, they consistently find wide receivers that put up 30 points a game every single year. I'm dumbfounded how this is able to happen, but it keeps happening every single year. So nobody gets lucky that much. This guy obviously knows what he's doing. But for my lock of the week, I'm going to go with Murphy's Law to roll over the Stoners. Not going to be close in this one. I got Murphy's Law by 25. Aaron, what do you got?
Thank you for that, Sean. And as much as we do apologize to the Anthony Davis football team, we're still going to be calling them by the Anthony Davis football team for the foreseeable future, because we're all about respect on this show. Speaking of respect, let's talk about those we have a little less respect for. I'm going to go with a bounce-back game from Circle the Wagons to win big here. Big. I'm going to say a 50-point blowout. Hammer that Circle the Wagons bet.
Nice pick, Aaron. And now over to our
Stat Guy.
Thank you guys, and welcome to the stats part of the show here with your host RBV, Ron Van Velt. We're going to talk tight ends today, okay? We all have them, we all kind of hate them, but we're going to talk tight ends, okay? Let's start with 2 facts, important facts. 1, Tony Gonzalez missed 2 games in 17 seasons. Not sure what that means, but that's just kind of a crazy stat. The other stat, which might be more important, is that tight ends have committed the third fewest crimes of all the position groups in the NFL. They trail only quarterbacks and offensive guards. What do we think those three positions have in common? James, what do you think? They are all offensive position. That's very, very good point. That is true.
RBV.
Right, so anyway, for this year, right, we have 2 weeks, we're 2 weeks into the season. There hasn't been a single tight end reach double digits in both weeks, and there's only 2 tight ends that are averaging 10 points a week, and one of them just got body slammed through the earth's core last week. So not a great position at the moment.
RBV.
So it begs the question, what's going on with tight ends? And I think I have the answer, okay? And I think it might surprise you, but what's going on in the NBA right now? What's going on in college basketball? Some of you guys might not know this, but Jimmy Graham, he played college basketball along with a lot of other guys. College basketball these days, it's just speed and it's threes and it's this pansy-ass offensive game. No one cares about rebounding. No one cares about big, strong athleticism. It's just who's fast and who can shoot threes. So I think what's wrong with the NFL? What's wrong with tight ends? Let's start with college basketball. Let's start with AAU, okay? We just had some guy get drafted by the Thunder who's like 7 foot, 160 pounds. Do you think that guy's making a block? Do you think he's a tight end? Absolutely not.
RBV.
So it begs the question, what's going to happen through the end of this year? Only time will tell. Oh, what's that? Oh, I can't get to that Kyle Pitts segment I had. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, let's kick it back to the boys in the booth. Thanks, guys.
RBV.
What if I told you he wasn't the greatest? That a country would fail to protect its greatest natural resource? That sometimes it is a matter of life and death? That no one can outrun the truth? What if I told you he's the only true Cubs fan? That you could heal all wounds with a fight song? That the man no one could stop tragically was? What if I told you running a marathon is easy? 30 stories, 30 filmmakers, 30 years. ESPN's critically acclaimed 30 for 30, presented by Levi's, Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Wow, Aaron. These commercials just keep getting better and better. I cannot wait to watch that 30 for 30 once it comes out. But I want to go to our new stat guy right now, Ron Van Belt. I've got something to say. This guy has come in. He's been lights out. He's been calculated. He's looking into stats. And there's really not much to dislike about the guy. But, you know, that position comes with a lot of, what would you call it, pressure, okay? So the pressure, it seemed, got to Mr. Kowarski, and I've been hearing rumblings that he still might be in the industry. Aaron.
I have heard those same rumors, Jean. It's been tough to see for such a fan favorite like Kowarski to rise and then fall like that. It makes you wonder, can this man possibly rise again? My vote would be no. Well, let's see.
And now over to our stat guy.
I'm Ron Van Belt. I am an advanced statistician, something that...
All right, Sean, and that's going to do it for episode 2 of Against the Spread. We are going to leave you with one more pick. I'm going to go with the Boondoggle Boys Deuces Wild game going over in week 3. I think both teams have started a little slow and are really going to bounce back this week. And with that, we will see you next week. Toodles!
sir.